Most Venerable Khenchen Appey Rinpoche was born in 1926 in Sejong, near Derje, in eastern Tibet. Although he was recognized as the incarnation of a Kagyu master, his father, being a staunch Sakyapa, placed him in the village's Sakya monastery at the age of 8. When he was 13 years old, he began studying Buddhist philosophy at Sejong Monastic College. At the age of 22, after 9 years of intensive study under the tutorship of Lama Lodro, Appey Rinpoche journeyed to the Dzongsa Shedra to continue his philosophical studies. Founded by Jangyang Khyentse Choki Lodra in 1917, this Shedra was the most renowned monastic university for the study of the Buddhist philosophy of all traditions. At Songsa Shedra, he also received the esoteric teachings of the secret mantra vehicle from Jangyang Khyentse Choki Lodra and was appointed as a senior revision teacher. Following his graduation from Dzongsa Shedra, he went to Littang in eastern Tibet to meet the great master Deshung Ajam Rinpoche and received many rare and valuable teachings on the tantras, which he later transmitted to his disciples and many high lamas. At the age of 25, he was enthroned as the official abbot of Sejong Monastery. There, he conducted philosophical classes for a period of 4 years. In 1956, at the age of 30, he embarked on a very long journey to the great Nyo Evam Choden Monastery in central Tibet and received full bhikshu ordination as well as many special teachings of the Nyopa lineage. Nyo abbots immediately recognized Appey Rinpoche's mastery of Dharma and assigned him to be the head Khenpo of their philosophical institute. He taught there for approximately 2 years before he fled to Sikkim in the year 1959. The Queen Mother of Sikkim recognized Rinpoche's scholastic achievements and asked him to work at the National Library in Gangtok, where he stayed for several years. Then, in 1963, His Holiness, the Sakya Tradition, travelled to the Dehradun area in northern India and invited Appey Rinpoche to join him as his principal tutor. Both His Holiness the Sakya Tradition and Appey Rinpoche wanted to establish an academy where monks could study Buddhist philosophy. Sakya College was eventually founded in 1972 on the hills near Dehradun. From 1972 to 1985, Khenchen Appey Rinpoche was fully responsible for teaching the classes, supervising the administration, and raising funds for the college. When many of his students had reached a high level of proficiency and Sakya College was fully established, he requested permission from His Holiness the Sakya Tradition to go to Nepal. He was also believed to have told His Holiness at the time that he hoped to establish a centre in Nepal where foreigners could study Buddhism. At first, nobody knew exactly where he had gone. It was later discovered that he had travelled to Phaping, a renowned pilgrimage destination for Mantrayana practitioners, to invest more time and energy in meditation. After he spent 5 years in secluded retreat practice, he began getting more and more requests to teach as people became aware of his presence and wisdom. The Venerable Appey Rinpoche made several teaching trips to Singapore. In the course of travelling abroad and giving teachings, he felt the need for a school that would make Dharma accessible to foreigners. On one such trip, a strong supporter and disciple, Madame Doreen Go, suggested the idea of developing a Buddhist study centre for non-Tibetan speakers and offered financial backing for the project. Rinpoche was very happy knowing his aspirations could now become a reality. Things moved quickly, and in 2001, the International Buddhist Academy was officially inaugurated by His Holiness the Sakya Tradition. He launched the academy teaching the initial courses and established its main goals. Rinpoche retired to a nearby private residence in the Buddha neighbourhood of the Great Stupa. He always made himself available for people and continued to give private teachings, especially to lamas and khenpos. He was renowned for the precision, vastness and inspirational power of his teachings. Khenchen Appey Rinpoche also visited Tibet and collected rare manuscripts by Sakya scholars. He invested a great deal of time and money in finding these precious texts, transporting them into exile, publishing and distributing them for free to all monasteries. Another of Rinpoche's significant contributions was to design a curriculum for the newly founded Vajrayana Institute by Luding Khen Rinpoche. Khenchen Appey Rinpoche avoided the attention of admirers and was very humble. He did not want people to prostrate to him and preferred that people not call themselves students of his, but rather Dharma friends. For his personal letterhead, he simply used the letter A, without any ornate crest to embellish his identity. In 2009, Rinpoche manifested an illness in the form of cancer in his esophagus. He underwent treatment but never fully recovered from the strong side effects. In 2010, he hinted at his imminent death when he told some students, "This disease is not going to go away. I'm creating lots of trouble for many people." He passed away peacefully in control of the process in late December. Venerable Khenchen Appey Rinpoche lived a most meaningful life, dedicated exclusively to the Dharma.